passed.
Right.
Nothing's happened, apparently. The computer's making you work. All right, do you want to just skip ahead? Just let him suffer?
Well, the thought I'm having right now, weeks past, I've planted my garden, I've watered it. Obviously, as a garden takes more than a week or two to grow, so I'm just sort of waiting around, thinking, okay,
Yes.
I guess I wouldn't be using it in the interim period while I'm just, every time I water it, I suppose I would be telling it I'm watering each time to keep track of that. I think maybe it would be my inclination to hit info to find out, what I've done to each plot, I'm thinking. That's not really where that took me, so I would go back to where I was. And so we'll go ahead and assume that some of this stuff has grown a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's time for me to harvest, perhaps? Okay. Am I allowed to ask what the red checks? Do they mean I have harvested, or do they mean I'm ready to harvest? Because I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. So
I don't know either.
I think I'm at that point. I would think I was done.
What do you think the checks should mean?
In my head, they would mean it'd be great. I don't know if it's the plan or not. If it was monitoring how much I had watered and how much time had elapsed, and it would tell me this is ready to go pick it,
Yeah.
Or it would sort of prompt me as to if there's any other, maybe tell me when I need to water or those kinds. So it would kind of give me information before the fact in case I'm not a good gardener.
Right.
It would kind of let me know what I have to do to get this garden.
Okay.
All
right. Let's say you, that's good feedback. Thank you. Say your garden's been harvested and everything's awesome, and you really love your garden so much you want to share it.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure I would click share to share it, so that's an easy one. There you go. I hate when people post their stuff about their stuff on Facebook, so I'm not going to choose that. But I think I would rather give some advice on.
Okay. I'm not sure if we actually built that.
Okay, that's okay.
out.
Or that's just me. But,
that's fine. Advice is
or
good.
maybe want to take some photos so
Awesome.
that I can
All right.
maybe share them with my friends, not so much with the entire Facebook community.
All right.
There we go. Okay. And I'll assume I've already taken some photos, so
Okay.
I would like to upload them.
Okay.
Excellent. And I want that one because it's got the little monster.
Okay. It's the okay, find it.
By far the best picture.
System processing. Yeah. Get the other screen. So. Oh, he wants to see. So how was your weekend? The one I can't find. Alright, we'll just pretend.
You can choose other pictures. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I got some. Looks like some chilies there. All right. And again, I would probably myself. I'd probably email these just to my family, my friend,
Upper left.
rather than to mass share. And then I would click that, and I would type in there, yada
Okay.
yada. That seems pretty,
Okay.
pretty clear. And
All right.
I would send it. So I'll sort of share my garden. What other? Oh, we found it. Yeah.
So
What was the rest of the scenario? I'm sorry.
that was it.
That was it. Okay.
So we're done with the tasks. If there's
Okay.
anything else you would like to play with or give us any feedback, that'd be awesome.
What was the other
I think we have a few minutes left.
I don't know what's out right now. I think, well, I don't, on the gardening phase of it, I was a little, where is that? Yeah.
Here.
I was a little unsure at times, sort of So clicking, to select what I wanted to plant was very clear.
Mhm.
So that wasn't an issue really.
Actually, I did make one mistake.
What was it?
When you clicked on the plant, I was
Mhm.
supposed to put the icon right away. That first icon. This. Whereas if you put the info, I was supposed to show you the info about the
Okay.
plant.
Right.
Do you have do you have an understanding of what this would do right here?
Not exactly. I mean, I understand the terms seem clear, but I guess it's a question of whether that's telling me whether that's what I would click to tell the application I'm about to plant something, or whether.
Yes, that was the
Okay.
idea. So over time, we were putting that you needed to water this plant, and in
Mhm.
reality, you watered this plant. But we were telling you needed to water this plant.
So that's telling me it's time to water. That's
right.
not.
And time
That's
to
what I
harvest.
wasn't
So
sure.
you would have
Okay.
had to click this first, and then that. How could we
Okay.
convey that?
Well, the thing that confused me is I didn't know if that meant it's time to water, or that meant I had watered.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Gotcha.
the part I wasn't.
And I think like in our application when it's
We should probably have a pop-up screen when you.
yeah, or even like a little indicator. Like I mean, this is the water thing, and then it like disappears over time, and then once it's empty, then it means you have to water again. And then have
Yeah, or
it
even if it was there all the time, but perhaps
yeah, grayed out.
grayed out, so
Yeah.
it wasn't clickable or anything, and then
Oh,
it just
that's-
popped up
Yeah.
and it was blue.
Yeah.
Then I would know. Okay,
Okay.
that must mean something, and I would probably think to just click on it,
Okay.
and then maybe if you clicked on it, it would explain it's time to water or whatever, But that's what confused me, was I wasn't sure if it was denoting I had watered or it was asking me to water.
Okay.
Same with the check, same
Yes.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then with info, I thought it would bring me to kind of like historical status of how much I had watered, or
Oh, okay. Like stats
I didn't
and
know
stuff,
it would be. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that could be top of the list.
So I was thinking it would give me info specifically about my garden
Oh, okay.
rather than info
That's
about how to
interesting.
garden. I guess is
Yeah.
more what this is.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that I would want to root through all of this to find out. If I just know I need to know how to make these tomatoes that I just planted really good, I wouldn't want to go through all this. I'd want to just
Well, that would have been the
have it
info
tell me.
from here.
Right.
But
So I
is
think
that
that's
enough
what I
to-
would have expected to
But
come.
you said you may want historical info about that particular plant too.
Like how often
Well,
is
just
watered? and
I
stuff,
assumed it would tell me sort of that I had watered it or I had planted it 4 weeks ago, and because I'm not going to remember how long ago I planted it or that kind of.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, part of this screen is we didn't. I mean, there's a lot of aspects that we didn't delve into, like everything you're planting and watering, all that is keeping like numbers and scores and all that.
Right.
And also, like it would actually, you physically planting it. This step is the indicator. So anything that you're actively doing here is tracked in the info for that product. So once
Right.
you click on it here, this would be updating to reflect that information.
Yeah. So it's good feedback.
But that would be helpful,
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
You
'Cause
ready
I think
for the
also-
next?
Yeah, I think we're ready for the next.
Yes. Okay.
All
Thank you
right.
very much.
Thank you so
No
Appreciate
problem.
it.
Thank you.
Hopefully you enjoy the fruits of your labor.